This is the Education Business Podcast for all founders and business owners in the education sector. This podcast is for you if you have an education business or you're thinking about starting one. That could be tutoring, publishing, holiday clubs. It really doesn't matter. You're in business and you're also in education. But most of all, you're focused on improving outcomes for children in the way you know best, through your business. I'm Claire Riley, co-founder of educational resources website Classroom Secrets, and I'll be sharing how to make your education business bigger, better, and have more impact through my own experiences and also the conversations I have with other founders and business owners in education. The Education Business Podcast is sponsored by Classroom Secrets, helping you to support your children's learning. The best tool you can ever give your team is context. That might seem really obvious, but it's actually quite a scary thing, especially when you're starting out in business. There's a lot of fear around sharing too much information, and obviously you do need to strike a balance with that. Oversharing is unhelpful, but oversharing is also unhelpful without the proper context. So you could share with the team what the turnover is, but not share the context of what the spending is. I have worked with so many people in Classroom Secrets. We brought in people from all sorts of level of experience and all sorts of companies. And without a doubt, the best thing you can give to team members to help them succeed is context. When you have leaders who have taken context away, because context is something that I care about a lot, I need it and I like to share it. And we've had leaders who have not shared it. That's when people are confused. They can be aimless. So you might think that they need a really fast laptop, or they need to have flexible hours, or they need to work from home. All of those things are lovely. But what they really, really need is direction from you and context to why you've made different decisions, being able to hear from you why you're going in a certain direction, especially when they give you suggestions as well, why you may lean towards that suggestion or you may lean away from that suggestion. Knowing what it is that you're thinking through. When you give team members context, what happens is they learn the experiences that you've already been through because they've heard you talk about the stories of what happened before and what you've learned from other entrepreneurs in the industry because you've done some networking. They become better at their job because they have a more rounded experience because their context is building. So if you have a team member who you feel like isn't delivering, my question to you is, ask yourself if you shared enough context. That might be the next thing to try. It could be that they're not the right fit. That's a longer process you need to deal with, but something that you can do immediately is make sure that they have the right context, because when the right people have the right context, they will thrive. Thank you for listening to the Education Business Podcast. This podcast is sponsored by Classroom Secrets. To find more resources to grow your business, visit classroomsecrets.co.uk.